All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Gray Code, the podcast where we talk about absolutely nothing. There is no direction. We're on our third episode now. Still have no idea what I really am doing, but we persevere. This episode's probably going to be like 30 minutes instead of an hour today. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. I woke up and my throat was hurting. It feels better now, but my sinuses have been bothering me. Like, when I was at work yesterday, it felt like I was getting stabbed, like, in my sinus. So, super duper not fun. I also look crazy. My hair's different again. It's black now. I gave up on the blonde. I gave up on the purple. I said, you know what? Wintertime, I need to go all black. Because in winter, we really start dressing. No, but I look crazy. I don't know. I woke up like 2 hours ago. Threw on some eyeliner. I don't have my lashes on. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But it's also going to be a short episode because at 9 o'clock my time, Hard Jewelry is doing a drop. And if I don't get the hoodie that I've been wanting, I'm going to cry. So I need to have early access to that and be like on the website and be ready. But, okay, I have my notes. I'm going to set my timer real quick. And then I guess we'll get it going. Can I type in here? I need to find a better timer on mine. You would think it'd be something that you could find pretty easily, but I don't know. The ones on here aren't that good. Okay, got our timer set, 30 minutes, and got my notes. So what's up, guys? How has y'all's last 2 weeks been? Last time we spoke, it was Halloween. I went over some spooky stories. What has happened since then? The stray cat that I've been trying to get to be my new pet. That's going pretty well still. She hangs out inside sometimes. My boy cat, Fago, is really fucking rude. He's up there sleeping right now. He's really fucking rude. Every time she comes in, they don't fight, but he's like way too invasive in her space. So he'll like tackle her and she starts hissing at him and it's like a whole thing. And then I let her go back outside because I'm like, girl, I'm so sorry. You don't need to be dealing with all that. So I honestly think if he wasn't a factor, she probably would have been inside already and I would have been able to like, what's the word? Like, adjust her. That's not the word I'm looking for, but like adjust her to being inside better. But I don't know, when you're getting fucking tackled every time you come inside, I wouldn't want to be in here either. But that's still going really well. I see her every day. Saw her this morning. So yeah, hopefully very soon she'll actually be inside, especially because it's getting colder and I really want her to not have to be outside when it's super cold. What else? It was my boyfriend's birthday a few days ago, so got him some cool little gifts. Nothing too crazy. I did get him a toaster oven, which I'm about to get one myself because that thing is really cool. It's like an air fryer and a toaster in one. It's like a tiny oven. It's literally a tiny oven. It heats up super fast. I was like, this is really cute and sick and awesome. So I did that. And then, I guess, okay, so after the Halloween episode 2 weeks ago, I was actually an extra in a movie, just a small little indie movie. Definitely not something I've ever done before, but a little bit about that was me and my boyfriend were in Austin going to a concert, and we kind of stumbled upon them filming in an alleyway one of their scenes, and we were just, I don't know, more so him than me because he's very social and very like adventurous and it doesn't have like the fear of being a small feminine creature in the world. So he's way more brave, so he approaches situations a lot different. So he was like, let's go check it out. And so we go, start talking to the people, and then they ask us if we want to be extras. when they film a different day. And we're like, yeah. So he got our contact information, and then a few days after that, they called us in, and we were there for so long, all day, like 8 or 9 hours. A lot of the time is just you like sitting waiting to be called to actually like film, but filmed a few scenes, have no idea if they're gonna actually make the cut. If I find out more information on that, I will definitely let you guys know so you could check out the movie. But I don't know, hopefully they'll maybe involve us in some future projects or something. Met a lot of cool people with that too. I don't know. Thinking that maybe some of the people I met might want to be guests on the podcast eventually, but I have not brought that topic up to them quite yet. But I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. It'd be nice to have somebody to actually talk to, not just talk to myself the whole time. What else? It is currently 8:14 p.m., which means I think the Logan Paul Mike Tyson fight went live at, I want to say it was at 7, but I could be wrong. I'm really scared to check what the hell's going on with that, or who won, or who's winning, or I don't know if it's over or not. I'm really scared because, oh my god, if Mike Tyson loses, it's gonna be the new 9/11. Like, it has to be staged. I don't know, he is like way older, but I haven't kept up with Logan Paul and all the people he's fought, but hasn't he won like every single fight? Like, they have to be staged, right? Like, there's just no way. Everybody's just getting paid to do whatever. That's gonna stress me out. I'm really scared to check on that. My freaking bank account lately has been suffering, and I got another thing with the hard jewelry that I have to buy. I don't have to buy, but I really want to buy this hoodie that they're coming out with because it's limited edition. They're never gonna drop it again because it was my boyfriend's birthday, and then it's gonna be the hard jewelry thing, and then it's Thanksgiving, and then it's my friend's birthday, and then it's Christmas, and there's so many things. It's like I can never catch a break. Every month I'm like, this month we're gonna save money, and then something comes up and I'm like, fuck. But totally fine. And like the cat thing was another thing that I was worried about with money, because I was like, if I bring her inside, not only do I have to be buying food for 2 cats, I have to take her to the vet, I have to get her like a flea treatment, and I'll probably have to take her to the groomers to get a bath because she's stinky and I know she is not gonna let me bathe her. So many expenses. It never ends, truly. Something that because I've mentioned I listen to podcasts a lot while I'm at work, so I hear ads for stuff. Why have I been hearing this ad for Uber Teen Account, which is where your teenager can have the Uber app like on their phone, and it's like a teen account attached to the parent's account, and they can request a ride from an Uber through, like, I don't know how it's set up, but basically your teen gets to just request an Uber ride. And in my head, I'm like, that sounds crazy, because I get they extra verify, especially for like the teen accounts, the people that are going to be driving, but there's no way I would trust my teenager to get in a freaking Uber with some stranger, because how do you know that that person didn't like go through all the steps, make it look like they're a really good person, and then their like end goal is to steal your child? Like, what if that was the whole plan the whole time? Like, not your child specifically, but to steal a child. Because people do that, they make themselves look like good people for a really long time, and they build up this like community, they build up their image so that no one ever suspects them, and then they do something horrible. And that's the only thing I can think about when I hear that ad. I'm like, Uber teen account? What happened to, I don't know, I guess traveling, like if a teenager like rode their bike or something, it wouldn't be much safer. I don't know though. In an Uber when you're a teenager? That sounds crazy to me. I'm definitely lacking today. Me every episode. Guys, I'm having an off day. I feel like every time, because guys, what you don't understand, what you don't see is for the first week after an episode, I'm like, okay, cool, I have a whole week to film, and then something always happens where I'm super busy doing other stuff, and so I push it off and push it off so that I'll finally have time, and then it ends up being like the day that I'm supposed to post, and I'm like, fuck, I really need to record this. I don't want to put out episodes late. I want to stay like on a consistent schedule. So I'm like, okay, I have to do it today. And then it always ends up being on a day where I have work, so I'm doing it before work. And I'm super tired, or there's some other like pressing time thing going on, and I just feel horribly unprepared. But I swear, I'm gonna get it together. If I don't have it together by episode 5, like, we're gonna have a problem. But I'm still getting used to all this stuff. What else has been happening? Been back on TikTok a lot, posting. Been getting some pretty decent like traction on there. I recently made a video just joking about my face tattoos, and that went super duper viral. And now people are arguing in the comments about the way that I look. So that's always really fun when people are talking for you and talking about you and acting like you're not a person who is reading all these comments, but that's the way of the business, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying. When I'm recording, it feels like there's a wall pushing behind me, and it's like every second that I don't say something, this wall is gonna like crush me because like I said, don't. Okay, let's backtrack. I realize that a lot of the podcasts I actually watch or listen to, because a lot of them have like audio and then they have like the video on YouTube, I realized a lot of them are edited. Like a lot of them are clipped quite a bit. And maybe they're just clipping like the video angles, but it seems like they're clipping the actual like conversation a lot. So I'm like, okay, maybe maybe it isn't as continuous as I really think it is. Maybe they do clip out a lot more. So maybe I shouldn't stress so much about trying to speak continuously, and if for some reason I do take a minute to pause, then I could always just clip it out. I think I'm also just lazy though, and I wanted to like not have to edit the video, and that's why I was like, I could do it all in one continuous take. I don't need to edit it. But I was gonna talk today a little bit about some stuff that made me upset, which is men, but specifically like strange men that approach me, and more specifically strange men that approach me at work. Because why are you putting me in this position where I either have to be nice to you to keep this kind of like professional work relationship to where it's not weird and awkward and it has this like odd tension every time we see each other at work. I either have to pretend so that I avoid that, or I'm a bitch to you because I don't want you to keep approaching me, and now it's weird because we have to see each other like 3 or 4 or 5 times a fucking week. So why would you put me in that position, first of all? And second of all, why, after approaching me and me literally telling you that I don't like to talk to people, what would ever make you possibly fucking think that that means I'm gonna try again later? Give it a few days, a few weeks, months even, and I'm gonna try again. What changed? Nothing. I still feel the same way. And I'll get into some like specifics. So when I had first started working at the place that I work, there's a very large like lunchroom, very big lunchroom, lots of tables everywhere. And this guy who I had noticed had been looking at me like quite a bit throughout the day that day. I avoid eye contact with people like in general, but you know, when you can sense, you don't even mean to, your brain senses someone's looking at you and you look up and someone is like looking at you and they look away. It kept being like that scenario, but I was like, whatever, it's fine. I'm at lunch. I love to spend my lunch breaks alone. It's my time to decompress because I fucking hate being at my job. So for those 30 minutes, I'm sitting there on my phone, dissociating in La La Land, trying to just like take a second. So this guy walks up, and like I said, giant lunchroom. You can sit anywhere, but guy walks up, asks if he can sit, which to me in that moment, because I don't know him, I was like, he's just asking to sit in the general vicinity of this table, like maybe a few seats down from me, but at the same table, making sure that was fine. And so I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's a free fucking world, bro. You sit wherever you want. You could totally sit at any of the other 90 empty tables, but if you really want to sit at this one, I mean, I guess. So I was like barely acknowledged him and was just like, yeah, whatever. He sits directly in front of me at this fucking table. And so I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go, guys. Sits in front of me and is trying to ask me, like, how long I've been working there or, like, just whatever. And I was like, I don't even think I answered his question. I was just like, honestly, I really don't like talking to people. And I'm trying to make this as easy for him as possible to let him out of the situation. Like, yeah, I just really don't like to talk to people. Like, I'm really sorry. Trying not to be rude directly to him, whatever. And instead of taking the hint and going, oh, I'm so sorry, and getting up and fucking leaving, he was like, oh, so you don't like talking a lot. So are you more of like a listener? And I was like, I guess. And then I was like, oh no, that means he's gonna just start fucking talking to me and I'm gonna be sitting here having to listen to it. But no, even then, instead, even though I just said I don't like to talk, he starts asking me even more questions about like work and like, I don't even know. So then I have to be like, I honestly don't even know how I like shoot him away. I think I reiterated, I was like, I really don't like talking like at all to anybody in general. Like, I don't want to talk right now. And so he awkwardly has to be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll just go. Like, yeah. Yeah. It would have been less awkward if you had just fucking gotten up the first time I told you I didn't like talking. I don't know what about me saying that I don't like talking meant ask me more fucking questions about my life. But whatever. So he got up and left. And it would have been like fine. I understand like people misinterpret stuff and it's whatever. I'm very antisocial at work because I just don't want to be there. I'm pretty social like outside of that. Like I said, at the movie where I was an extra at the movie scene thing, I was talking to a lot of people and stuff cuz it's a fun environment. At work, I'm not having fun. I don't want to talk. I want to get the hell out of there. So, yeah, I was like, whatever, it would have been fine. If he had just left it at that, I would have been like, no hard feelings, no worries. We can just pretend it never happened. But no, literally, because he doesn't even work on my shift, I don't think, because I see him like here and there, and he never bothered me again after that. Until months and months later, I don't know what the fuck changed. He tries to fucking come up, because I changed my schedule, he tries to come up to me while I'm working and be like, oh, so do you, did you change your schedule? Do you work a different shift? Who are you? We're not friends. Stop fucking talking to me. So I was just like, gave him like a short ass answer, and I don't know if it reiterated the fucking point that I don't want to fucking talk to him, but he hasn't bothered me since. But I'm just like, why did you try again? I've never tried to fucking talk to you again after that. I've never been friendly. I've never like, when has there ever been any sort of space for you to think that I want you to talk to me? And that's not the only time it's happened. There's another guy that was being so fucking weird to me every single fucking day for like an entire week where I almost had to like talk to HR about it. And then my boyfriend works at the same place as me, so the guy ended up like asking him, like trying to be like, I'm trying to be a comedian, that's why I talked to her, I'm trying to make her laugh, da 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 da. And my boyfriend was like, well, she don't fuck with you, she doesn't like you, stop talking to her. But that one was way worse. I don't even want to get into that one. That one irritated me so fucking bad. Because he was not taking the hint. Like, I was being so fucking rude to him. Trying to get him, like, just leave me alone. It's not hard to just leave me alone. And I started to get scared because I was like, ugh, sometimes I get off really late. I don't want to be walking through the parking lot with these people, like, thinking that I fucking hate them, thinking that we're enemies. Like, you never fucking know. People are so unpredictable, and men especially are very scary, so stressing me the fuck out. I wish people would leave me alone. Leave me alone. But yeah, that was my rant on being approached at work. Hate that. Wish that would not fucking happen anymore. What else? What's some current event stuff? We don't even need to talk about the... I think eventually I'll get political on this podcast, but not today. I will get political, but not today, because there's a lot I could say about the things that have happened in the last week. What even is today? This month is flying by, guys. Flying by. The first half of the month always flies by, and then it goes by pretty slow at the end. Swear, it's like the 1st, and then all of a sudden it's the 9th, and I'm like, hello? When did we get here? It's the same thing with like the year, the entire year. I feel like the first few months, like January, February, March, go by pretty slow, and then it just fucking flies by. And then all of a sudden it's Halloween. Halloween always flies by, and then I don't know. All the holidays just make everything go by so quickly. And the holidays aren't like they used to be. And they'll never be like they used to be when you were a kid. It'll never have the magical wonder like it once did. And that's really sad, but it's true. Today's the rambling episode, I guess. What's going on? I should have twitter.com up so that I can just go through and look at what shit is happening currently. Should I look up the results of the fight? Might as well, right? What else we got going on? I wish you guys could be along the way for some of the conversations I had while I was talking to people at the movie set. That's what it's called. At the movie set, because it was so fucking funny. There's this one girl I met. She is so talented, so fucking funny. We hit it off. I haven't gotten to hang out with her yet, but I got her Instagram. We've been chatting and stuff. I'm hoping we can become besties, because love her. I bet she would be such a good personality to have on here, too. But there we go. I was like, I don't know how to work a computer. I need a new computer. I'm manifesting new computer, guys. New computer, new camera. Yeah, we're still working with the iPhone, by the way, guys. Did not get a camera, because like I said, it was my boyfriend's birthday, so I spent money on him instead of buying a camera. But that's the way that the world works sometimes. All right. Logan Paul, Mike Tyson fight. Are they fighting yet? Live? Oh, it started at 8. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. This is just an article. Guys, I need just a yes or no if they're still fighting. I guess. Results? This is all just telling me where to watch it. I guess it hasn't ended yet. Dang. Well, I guess next episode I'll have to maybe talk about that depending on what happens. Guys, can you please pray that I get this freaking hard jewelry hoodie? It's the only thing I want from this drop. If it sells out, I'm gonna cry. It's the only thing I want. And I try to buy something from every drop. But if I don't get the hoodie, then I don't know what else to buy. And I know it's like, just don't buy anything. No, that's not how it works. Okay, I have to buy something from every drop. I'm dedicated. I'm a real fan. You guys don't get it. You couldn't get it. You would never get it. Where'd my timer go? Yeah, we're... Damn, 30 minutes goes by pretty fast, honestly. I've been in the gym lately, guys. Been getting back to it. I was off of it for a little bit. Like, not fully off. I was still going, but just not as consistently. But recently I found an exercise that I really like to help me grow my glutes so I can have a fat ass. But been trying to up my protein. That's the hardest part, is like keeping up with the protein and just eating in general, because I forget to eat because I have ADHD. And with my other stuff that's going on in my life, other hobbies, I've been wanting to... It's been months since I crocheted anything, and I really want to start crocheting some jellyfish. Really excited. I think they'll be really cool, like, things to hang. And maybe I'll sell them, depending on if people like them or not. But I haven't gotten around to that. I feel like just time has been passing. I've been very present in my life, but time is still just passing by so fast. And let's get into the segment. I'll sign off on that. I actually came prepared with a couple today instead of just trying to come up with them. So one, I personally think everybody should have a home and food provided to them. Just baseline, like, if you're alive, these are the things that you should be given, like, as a right. And I think everything else should be extra. I think if you want to travel, if you want to, like, get into a hobby and do all these, like, extra things that cost money, then that can be something that you have to work for. But I think I would sign off on everybody just having a home and having food, just like as a right. I don't see why we don't do that. I think it's kind of crazy that we have some people that can buy like 4 houses and a yacht and travel all the fucking time and have multiple places of residence across the whole fucking world, and they never worry about what their next meal is going to be, and then you have people that live on the street. I think it's really fucked up. I don't think it's okay. So I would sign off on everybody having a home and food. And then another thing, which is a really big problem that we don't talk about enough, physical media is dying. Physical media needs to come back. Everything's digital. Everything's on streaming. We need to have DVDs. We need to have CDs. We need to have cassette tapes, records. If you have a collection of those, like, you are so, so lucky. I have a very small collection of some things, but it's really sad that that's just not a thing anymore. Everything is on people's phones and computers. And what's gonna happen if, like, the world's getting crazy? What if they turn the switch off and then all that's gone? And then what are you gonna do? Like, I'm sure there would be bigger problems to worry about than whether you have Shrek 3 on DVD, but still, even just like for keeping records of our history, that stuff should exist. Not just like digital media either, like paper media, books, newspapers, magazines. Like, ugh, it's so sad. It's all disappearing. Throw your Kindle away. No, but I would sign off on physical media coming back very heavily. And then some things I would like to manifest. Good physical and mental health in the next coming weeks. I mean, in general, my whole life I would hope that, but specifically for these next few weeks, hoping that I'm feeling good, because I have not been feeling very good. But manifesting that, manifesting I finally get Sprite, the cat, the outside cat, to be my inside cat. I'm hoping that I can give you guys an update and be like, look, here she is. So manifesting that, of course, still manifesting new equipment. I think maybe I can make it happen in the next 2 weeks, getting a camera, and then we'll focus on the mic after that. But definitely the camera so that I can have my phone with me and then I won't feel so fucking lost. And the quality of the episode will be so much better because my brain will be so scrambled. Manifesting equipment, manifesting lovely, amazing opportunities for me and my boyfriend and my friends and my family and everybody I love and all my new friends and the whole world, the whole wide world. The whole world. And we're down to our last minute, guys. So, once again, hate to say it, it's been a little bit of an off episode, a short episode, lots of things going on. I'm happy I've been able to just put out an episode regardless of how I've been feeling lately. Even if it's a little rushed or it's not perfect, a little rough around the edges, but my main thing was just being consistent, so I'm working on the consistency, and then once the consistency is for sure there, then we'll start working more on the quality. But like I said, once I get a camera, I'll be able to have my phone right here next to me, so my ideas won't be so scrambled. So I think it'll be a lot better. Just need a camera, so really manifesting the camera. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, listening to me ramble about the most random bullshit. I'll start asking around if any of the new people I've met want to be a guest so that you guys won't just be hearing my voice. And if you guys would like to ask me some questions, give me any topics, that would really help out. Me and my four viewers, counting my mom. If anybody wants to leave me any questions, that'd be sick. But yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic week or two, depending on when I see you again. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye. Love you. Bye. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you so much. Bye. Love you. Love you. Thank you. Bye. Love you. In case anyone was curious, I got the hoodie.